Hi, my name is Lisa, and today I want to talk about fat-burning foods that encourage weight loss. I found a lot in The Truth About Fat-Burning Foods by Nick Pineau, and I wanted to share some of my excitement with you. So today what I want to do is I want to show you where I got the ebook. I want to show you a few pages of the ebook, and then lastly I want to tell you what I like so much about it, and I want to tell you why it's such a great book if you want to lose weight. Alright, so if you click on that link right there below the video, truthaboutfatburningfoods.com, it'll take you to this webpage, which is where I got the ebook. This webpage has tons of information about fat burning and about weight loss, and I highly recommend that if you're interested in purchasing this ebook that you read it over first. It'll give you a good idea of the plan that Nick Pineau lays out in this book. His main focus is really just you need to change what you're eating so you can burn fat, so you can lose weight, which is pretty simple. Anyway, the ebook is actually located on this page, which has even more information. It's near the bottom of the page, right here. And if you notice, there's not just one ebook in that picture, there are actually tons of them. That's because for $27, you get all of those ebooks. This is a ton of information. You'll never need another ebook about weight loss or anything like that again. Not only because there's so much information here, but because this plan, it actually works. Furthermore, if you're not satisfied with these ebooks for whatever reason, you can get your money back within 60 days. 60 days is a long time. You can try out, there's plenty of time to read all of these ebooks. You can try out everything. You can see, does it work? It should, but if, for whatever reason, if you're not satisfied with it, you can get that money back. So you're not really taking a risk here because that's not a lot of money to put down on something like this, and because if it doesn't work, you can always get that money back. Before I get into showing you the ebook, I just wanted to show you this page really quickly so I can prove to you that I'm a real person, because if you don't think I'm a real person, why are you going to trust me? So this is the page I was directed to after I purchased the ebooks. So now let's move on, I'll show you the book itself. Alright, so here we are again, back at the front cover of the ebook. I'm just going to walk you through it here. Second page here, just a pretty basic legal disclaimer and what is sort of Nick Pineau's response to that disclaimer, which is worth reading if you have the time. And the third page here is probably more interesting because it tells you, who is Nick Pineau? Because you want to know before you start reading something and investing your time and money into a program like this. The fact is that Nick Pineau has studied nutrition for years. He's passionate about it. All of these books, they're well researched, based on scientific fact, and he tells you the scientific basis for why you need to do what you need to do. The thing is, if you want to lose weight, you have to start eating differently. You're probably eating a lot of foods right now that slow down your metabolism and you aren't even aware of it. Nick Pineau will make you aware of it, so you can start choosing foods more wisely and you can start losing that weight that you want to lose. So moving on here, the next page is just simply the table of contents. I would show you more, but I can't because it is copyrighted. But what I can do instead is I can tell you why I like this book so much. Nick Pineau's book taught me that if I want to lose weight, I have to start eating fat-burning foods. And I can't just stop eating fat-burning foods and go back to my old way of eating because you have to make a lifestyle change, and Nick Pineau helps you do that. He tells you which foods are good for you, which foods aren't, and, he tells you things that are surprising. I learned a lot of information that, I had no idea that it was like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you some of my favorite things about the book, some of the things that I think are the most important. First of all, it's a step plan. What that means is that he doesn't just give you all this information on fat-burning foods and expect you to interpret it and figure out how to lose weight like that. That wouldn't be efficient. That doesn't work. That wouldn't work for anyone. He tells you how to apply the information that he gave you to your life, and you know why you're doing it too. Second of all, it's healthy. You're eating good food. You have a balanced diet. It's not like a fad diet where you're eating like 5 different foods and you're starving at the end of the day. My third reason is that there's no crashing. I'm sure we've all done, like what I said, like the fad diets or things like that, where you eat a certain way and, it works for a while and you lose weight, but it's not sustainable because ultimately you have to go back to eating, more food or different foods. And then when you do that, you gain back all the weight you lost plus extra because you slowed your metabolism down by eating such a strange diet. There's nothing like that that's going to happen here. My fourth reason is that food is still fun. You still have creative control over what you eat. He's not strict to the point where he tells you what to eat for every single meal. You still choose what you eat. You just know which sorts of foods will help you burn fat. And lastly, and most importantly, it works. If you follow Nick Pinot's step plan, if you read all of the books, you will lose weight. There are testimonials on the website. This book is endorsed by fitness experts, by personal trainers. It works. So that was all I wanted to tell you today. Thank you for listening. Once again, if you want to check out the book, you can click on the link below the video. Have a nice day.